I'll never forget the conversation I had with his mother. And now looking back, I think this was the biggest red flag of all. It was probably about a year before I threw him out. Um, I was already starting to pick up on a lot of patterns with lying. He had already stolen some money that he had did accidentally. And I was just constantly had this feeling about him, that he was constantly being untruthful and he wasn't really the person that he said he was. Well, we were visiting his family and he had lied to me right in front of all his family. He had told me weeks prior, that he didn't like to play shooter games. And that wasn't something he liked to do when he was young. Well, it came out during this gathering that he did like to play shooter games. In fact, he used to play so much shooter games, his mom said that he would be up all night and she'd have to get up in the middle of the night and have him go to bed. And I said all this, and I'm like, what? You told me you didn't like all the shooter games. And he just didn't really have anything to say. He kind of looked like a deer caught in the headlights. And his mom turned to me, she's like, what? Don't let him lie to you. And I got real mad at that comment. I'm like, what? Like, I'm not letting this fucker lie to me. So I stormed outside, and I went outside and I sat on their patio. And as I'm sitting there, his mom comes out and she sits down next to me and she starts talking to me. And she's like, I want you to know, my ex, she says his name, he's really happy with you. And, he wasn't happy with his ex-wife, but he's happy with you. That would have been a great time for her to tell me that it wasn't really his ex-wife. Gosh, man, these people, I swear, the way they protected him was just disgusting. But she's like, I want you to know that his father cheated on me. But we worked through that, and we're okay now. And I was just like flabbergasted that she had just laid that out there like that, just like that. And then she told me this story about how he used to steal when he was little. He used to steal money from her and then go and buy candy for everyone at school so they would like him. And I didn't really know what to say to anything she was telling me. I kind of just got up and walked away. Yeah, that was such a experience that I didn't really know how to process that. It took me almost a whole nother year to process that, but I'm pretty sure, what she was telling me is that he's probably going to cheat because that's just what his dad's done and that's how he learned. And, I don't think that she ever got over it. I don't think she's okay because I see a woman who's really devoid in her spirit. Like, her eyes are just dead. She doesn't seem to have any passion. She just spent her whole life raising this cheater's kids. He baby trapped her with 4 kids, and then she couldn't leave. She had a disabled parent, and he kind of just moved in on her, moved into her home. And I just, I could see it now, all hindsight, like, my God, lady, do you really even see the situation you're in? And I remember even thinking to them, like, I gotta get out of this. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this, but I really feel like I should get out of this. I just don't feel like this is a good situation for me. But I stayed in it. I stayed in it longer because I still didn't really have any firm evidence. I just had all this gut feeling that he was no good and he just wasn't even the person who he was portraying himself to be. And so, yeah, looking back, those were huge red flags that I missed that his own mother tried to tell me. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, this is what he thinks true love is, that you cheat on your woman, and if she stays, then it's true love. So that's literally, he's trying to replay that dynamics. So he cheated on me in hopes that I would stay. Maybe it would be true love. But I think he tried to do that to his ex-wife too. I think he cheated on her and it backfired. And yeah, it's just putting it all together now. It's pretty intense. And I look back at it and think of what I missed, and I was in such strict denial too. There's a firm denial that was taking place inside of me because I had so thoroughly enwrapped my life with this person. There's some financial dependence, and we started a business together. It's just all shocking now. Like his parents let us get engaged, knowing that he was married. And they all acted like so happy for us. No one pulled me aside. It was like, hey, he's married. He's a horrible cheater. Get away from this guy. So yeah, those are the huge red flags I missed. Just wanted to share those. Bye, Phoenixes. Keep rising.